a minute to look at our quick video on Dreams Business Resources. This is an unbelievable 1 in a million opportunity for you to build a residual income for the life of the contract with multiple different B2B or business to business savings solutions where businesses are overpaying, tax credits they're missing out on. And we have an incredible independent opportunity for you to work with us full-time or part-time and take advantage of what we have to offer. Let me share with you a couple of the key elements of what we're doing here at Dreams. One of the things is we help small business owners. We help the community. We help your local city. It's when you buy from a small business owner, you're not helping some CEO get their third holiday home. You're helping a little girl get dance lessons, the little boy get a team jersey, and moms and dads putting food on the table. And in turn, you're impacting and helping the employees as well. If you look at this graph, 95% of the population works for one-time pay. We call it the invisible hamster wheel. And less than 5%, a small elite group of people, work for passive lifetime residual income. And we're talking 100% renewals for life. So if you make 100,000 this year and 100,000 next year, you'll start year 3 with a 200,000 a year base income. Like an oil well, it pumps oil for you 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And that's what you're looking for. Only 1 to 3 out of 1,000 Americans, 0.01 to 0.03% out of 1,000 Americans has over 100,000 a year, 8,000 a month in passive residual income that they don't have to go to work for. And we want to help you build that type of an income. You get 100% renewals for the life of the contract, no ongoing servicing required. There's no sales. You just refer it to an expert who makes the sale, does the enrollment, does everything for you. No out-of-pocket cost to the business owner because we're getting them tax credits that they didn't even know they were available to them, as well as payments that they're overpaying on 10 to 40% or more. And there's no cost to work with us either. No license required. Enterprise sales are big sales with literally hundreds or thousands of employees, which pay enough potentially to set you up with one big enterprise sale. And you're non-captive. So we want to earn your business. We want you to be here because it's going to be the best thing for you, your family, and your clients. And it's very rare to find all of these in one company. I'd say it's less than 1 in a million. Now, these are 10 different products that pay 100% renewals for the life of the plan. 10. See those oil wells? R&D tax credits, which the big beautiful bill made 20 times bigger. And now we have FICA tip tax credits that every restaurant will take advantage of here in 2026. We have the Quantum fully insured 125 plan, the best one in the country, saving business owners $600 to $900 per employee. We have group health where we have 154 carriers. We show businesses how they're getting overcharged 10 to 40% or more. LifeX is individual health for self-employed entrepreneurs. We saved one of our agents $21,000 a year for 2026 with much better plan coverage. Also, we have Dreams Technology, which is all things telecom, and they have over 200 products and over 200 agents who are making over $1 million a year recurring passive income. We have AI assistance, AI optimization, which is AI is the new Google. So they're really referred to as large language models, ChatGPT. And we show businesses how to make sure they show up on the large language models. Everyone needs to do that. We have a lead program with LinkedIn that actually works. It's incredible. We have ways for businesses to get great reviews and put those out in front on Google. And we can attract agencies to take advantage of some of these products as well. The FICA tip tax credit, which I mentioned earlier, 50 to 75% of the businesses or restaurants and hospitality businesses leave a massive tax refund unclaimed because their payroll company is making them pay the FICA tax on tips, which they're not supposed to be paying. So the IRS put out a notice that all restaurants can get this money back, and it can be tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars or more for all restaurants. So we have a program to help them claim that and get that in 6 to 8 weeks. And now we have also the R&D tax credit. This has been around 40 years since Ronald Reagan was in office, 45 years. But the new big beautiful bill just made it 20 times bigger. better, faster. They used to have to spread it over 5 years. Now they can take it all in 1 year, plus they can go back 3 years. So it's 20 times better. If you look here, it's any new or improved product or process or formula or invention or software technique. Most of the money every year goes unclaimed. So it's a huge opportunity. 40% of businesses in this country qualify, but very tiny percentage of small and medium businesses are taking advantage of it. All manufacturing, construction, engineering, agriculture, architecture, software, and technology companies qualify for the credit, and many more. Every winery, brewery, distillery, you name it. Every product in a grocery store is made by a company that qualifies for R&D. 36 states offer the R&D tax credit as well. And we work with one of the top CPA firms in the country. This firm has proprietary AI software that puts together this beautiful 30 to 60 page study, and they present that to the IRS with a form 6765, which is a tax credit that they use to pay their taxes, and they can go back 3 years. And it's a recurring income. You'll get the check. If you do $1 million, you make 40,000 to start per million that the client gets, 4 to 6%, 40 to 65,000. And it's a recurring income into the future, not to mention the 3 years we can go back. So you can quadruple your first year's income. It's extremely lucrative. We did it for a farm in Nebraska, 3.5 million. They took it to the state treasurer of the state of Nebraska, a friend of theirs, who happens to be a tax attorney. He said, this thing is golden, put together very well. Everything is buttoned up. You guys, we can deliver for companies. Now, companies like Amazon, Nike, and FedEx pay no federal tax at all. They avoided $8.5 billion and received $3.5 billion, a $12 billion swing, because they're playing chess. They're leveraging the 5,000 plus tax credits in the tax code. And if you add up all the supporting documentation to the tax code, it's 70,000 pages. It's 23.5 feet tall. We have an incredible payroll tax savings plan, the best one in the country, approved by the Department of Insurance in all 50 states, the only company that has that, with the incredible A-rated carriers. Zero cost benefits for the employees, saves the company $600 to $900 per employee per year, substantial money. It has fully insured, better benefits than the other programs on the market, higher savings per employee, nearly double of some of the plans out there. It accepts more employees because it has 6 plans, taking part-timers, and lower fees. It was made possible by amendment to the Affordable Care Act in 2014, allowing employers to offer financial incentives to employees who participate in a preventative health care program. It's got incredible indemnity, cash indemnity benefits, like $1,000 a day if they go in the hospital for up to 30 days, or 30,000. Emergency room, ambulance, $500 for each of those, $1,000 for an accident, $2,500 for critical illness, $1,000 for surgery, $400 anesthesia. They've got a wellness plan. They read an article or watch a short 3 or 4 minute video once a month to get their CPT codes issued by the American Medical Association. Zig Ziglar coaching. They actually have 200 employees on this plan themselves. They provide 6 one-on-one coaching sessions that can be used for health and wellness or personal development. And the whole family gets 1,100 drugs at no cost, no copay. Telemedicine, 24/7, and virtual veterinary care for the pets, 4 appointments a year. The employee's paycheck actually goes up while receiving all these benefits by, on average, $100 a month. In this example, their take-home pay went from $33.13 up to $34.09 because they have a premium that comes out. In this example, $1,500, but they also have a claim payment that goes back in. The claim payment is not taxable, and the premium was. The difference is $300. But what it did is it lowered their tax withholding by $396 a month, therefore increasing their take-home pay by $96 a month, or $1,153 a year, and saving the business owner $957 in net in their on this one employee annually in FICA taxes. If they have 100 employees, it's saving them $7,975 a month, or $95,000 a year. Plus, it increases the EBITDA of the valuation of the company. If they had a 5 times earnings, this would raise their value by $475,000. And so, if you do a company of 1,000, if you get up to 1,000 employees on the Quantum Health Plan, you'll make between $12,000 and $18,000 a month for referring that. But we pay $30 per employee per month into the pay grid. And on personal commissions, you can make between 12 and 18. So for 1,000, it's between 12 and 18,000 a month. For that 100 that I showed you, it's between 1,200 and 1,800 a month, almost like a Social Security check for one company of 100. We also can show them how they're overpaying for their health insurance. It's a rigged market. Everyone knows there's huge challenges going on with the health insurance market. In fact, they raised the rates more this year in 2026 than they have in the last 15 years. They announced that in the Wall Street Journal. So 60% of companies are planning on replacing their health insurance. And we worked with the largest health insurance company in the country, 154 carriers, Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare. They provide the best rates in the country. They provide the best level of service. They assign them 5 customer support reps, the best technology, compliance. They make sure every year they have the best plan, and it's just unbelievable. If they're not happy, we can switch the broker of record right out of the gate, and you start picking up the commissions next month. This product, Group Health, does require a health license. Quantum, the payroll tax savings, does not. R&D tax credits does not. The FICA tip tax credits does not require a license. But if we do the Group Health, it'll double or triple your income on a 125 payroll tax savings plan. LifeX is for entrepreneurs, individuals like you and me, self-employed people. We just saved one of our agents who does a lot of R&D with us. He heads up that department, $21,000 a year with this program. His Blue Shield was $2,900 a month. Now with this network, the Cigna network nationwide, he's paying $1,200 a month. It's better coverage, lower deductibles, and he's saving $1,774 a month, $21,000 a year. It's unbelievable what we can do for people with health insurance. We have Dreams Technology with Sandler Partners. They're the biggest in the country. They have over 200 products, all things telecommunications. They actually have over 200 representatives making over a million a year recurring income, because their products also pay 100% recurring commissions, recurrent renewals for the life of the contract. You just simply refer it, and that's it. We do all things AI, AI assistance, AI optimization. We have a group IUL where we're actually able to sign up, do 100 IUL apps in one day. If the company has 400 employees, it'll take us 4 days to enroll them. The average is $300 a month. This is an incredible, lucrative way to market IUL. 40, 50, it's B2B, business to business, payroll deducted IUL. It's unbelievable. We have a solar in all 50 states. This is the last year to take advantage of solar, because the big beautiful bill taking away the federal tax credit for commercial businesses in 2027. So if they want to cut their power bill in half, they have to do it now, and we have deregulated as well. We have the we can do working capital for businesses with 500 plus FICO scores with no collateral. When the banks say no, which they do sadly 90% of the time, we can say yes and help them with the working capital they need, or we can help them build business credit. And that over time, 12, 24 months, they can build up credit to get better rates. If they can get a loan at a bank, they should. We can help them with that. We recommend that. This is for people who can't get the loan at the bank and they're in a pinch, or they have a great opportunity they want to seize. We have proprietary software where we can identify for a business owner, no cost, no obligation. We provide them this beautiful report that identifies tax credits they're missing out on, shows them how to free up 10 to half a million or more. We'll show them the payroll tax savings, all the areas where they're overpaying, and show them how to leverage AI tools and optimization and retain their best employees. 15 to 20 minute complimentary analysis. It's a no-brainer for businesses to take advantage of. The easiest sale you'll ever make will be a secondary sale. So once you help them with a tax credit or a payroll tax savings, or cutting their cost by 40% on a product, the next 2, 3, 4 sales come right out to follow. And here's a trucking company example that we're using, a sample where we help them with the 125 Group Health R&D tax credit. You guys, we added this up yesterday, and with 5 sales, it added up to $8,000 a month in recurring income. It's unbelievable what we can do here. And you are literally building multiple streams of recurring income with all the different products. Such a smart idea. Keep doing what you're doing. Add this to what you're doing. It's a no-brainer. No cost, no license, no obligation. Just refer and retire, right? You guys, if you were to try to get a $4,000 a month passive income, you have to invest over $1 million. But with federal taxes, you'd have to make 1.43 million to have 1 million left over, to get 4,000 a month in recurring income. We want to show you how to get 8, 16, 24, 40, 50,000 a month in recurring income. It's going to take a few years for sure, 3 to 5 years, but it's worth it. We'll show you how to do that. We have training centers throughout the country. We have a back office 24/7 training center where you can plug in. We have 15 live Zooms a week. We'll teach you how to join your local chamber of commerce, leverage social media, LinkedIn, and the latest technology to generate good leads to keep you busy. And last but not least, you've won the lottery just by hearing this video. I swear. Here's what I mean by that. If you win the lottery on the first spin, it's $7,140,000 a year after federal taxes. 140,000 a year, 11,000 a month. For you to do that with us, it's 900 employees on just one product, the Quantum. 900 employees. What if that took you 3 years at 300 a year? Because it's a winning lottery ticket. You could do it with one company, 5 companies. You can do it in 1 year. You can do it in 5 years. It doesn't matter. If you want to make $1 million a year, it's 2,500 on Quantum and 1,200, give or take, on group health. Group health varies a lot more. Could be 1,000, could be 1,500. But that'll generate you, employees I'm talking, that'll generate you over 83,333 a month, $1 million a year recurring income, a $20 million annuity. You'd have to make like 35 million, pay the tax to invest 20 million after that. On R&D tax credits and even FICA, for every $1 million you free up, you get between 40 and 65,000, and we pay 6 generations of overrides on all of our products. So so it's really designed for you to also become a broker and build an agency. If you'd like to take advantage of that, we highly recommend it. You don't have to, because we have a great recurring income. Last slide. We want to help you find, lean your ladder of success on the right wall. You know what the right wall is? It's oil money. It's recurring income. It's 100% renewal for the life of the contract. It's not one-time pay on the invisible hamster wheel. So we'll help you, take you by the hand, help you make that transition at your own pace, and really build something great for you and your family. Get back together with the person who invited you, and we will help you answer any questions you have and show you how to start moving forward. Remember, it doesn't cost anything, and it doesn't require a license for you to take advantage. Thanks again for your time. Have a wonderful day.